in Maryland means the Chesapeake Bay, the ocean, and lots of boats. But too many people don't realize that boating laws can be just as strict as driving laws. Joining us to break down what you do need to know to stay safe and out of trouble is Randolph Rice, managing partner at Rice Law. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so a lot of people do like to be out on the boats. I mean, it's cool, it's refreshing, relaxing, but not if you don't do it safely. So boating, pretty much in the same way cars do, are regulated, and laws about a lot of things, including alcohol. Yeah,
that's one of the big keys and factors about being on a boat and it's just like a car. You got to be real careful about boating under the influence, just like you have to be careful about driving under the influence. And the same laws apply. It's the same standard of a 0.08 blood alcohol content can get you in trouble. And in fact, if the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, stops you and they determine that you're operating under the influence, they can arrest you. You can face jail time, fines, and they can even take away your boater's license, which is required in the state of Maryland. Most people don't know that. And so, and DNR, they're out there on the waterways. If boats are out, they're out. Is that the same way if cars are out, police are out on the roads? That's right. They're actually out there every day of the year. You maybe don't see them a lot. They've got gray boats, but they're out there looking for reckless boating, negligent boating, speeding through wake zones. If they see you doing those things, they're probably going to stop you. Okay. And if you've been drinking, you've had too much, they're probably going to arrest you. All right, you mentioned speeding. What else is considered bad boat manners and against the law? Yeah, right. So bad boat manners, right? Going too fast through a no wake zone where you're supposed to be going about 6 miles per hour. Okay. If you're flying through a wake zone, or maybe near a dock, you know, there's a lot of docks and restaurants in even the Baltimore County area or over in Ocean City. If you go too fast by one of those, DNR is probably going to stop you and pull you over. And you mentioned something about the paperwork. You've got to have registration and certain documents for your boat the same way you do with the car. Yeah, if you were born after July 1st, 1972, you're required to take a boater safety class in Maryland. In addition to that, you've obviously got to have your boat registered. And if you plan on fishing or crabbing, you've also got to have the appropriate licenses. And if you don't have those, you're going to be in big trouble with the police. What about safety gear? Because you always think about life preservers. Yeah. Is that required for anyone that's on a boat, or how's that work? Yeah, life preservers are required to be on the boat for everybody on the boat. And if you have anybody under 13, they need to actually be wearing the life vest while the boat is in motion. But it's also key, just have those life preservers there. It's so important, because if the boat starts sinking or the capsizes and you don't have somebody there nearby to be able to have a life preserver on to sort of save you. Life preservers for sure, other safety gadgets, I mean, other good things to have on the boat. Smart things, but require things. You need to have a fire extinguisher. That's a real big one, because, you know. And people don't think that. I'm on the water. Right, you're on the water. You got all this water around you, but if you have a fire, you need to be able to put it out. Whistle and navigational lights, obviously, for the boat, and some sort of way to flare or signal to be able to find somebody, and then have a radio too. That's really important, because if you're in distress, you can call the police to come and save you. And before you ever go out on the boat, just tell somebody you're going, so if you don't make it back, they know, hey, go check for them. A float plan is very important, to say, listen, we're leaving at 7 a.m. We plan to be home by 3 p.m. If it gets to be 7, 8 p.m. and you're not back, the loved ones might be able to start worrying and say, hey, we might need to call the Coast Guard or DNR and look out for our family. All right. Well, great advice. And just, you want to have fun while you're on the water. Yeah, thank you so much.